I'm telling you, for most people, this can make or break their weight loss and health journey. What's going on, guys? Jonathan Shane here, functional nutrition therapy practitioner specializing in metabolic health and women's hormones. If you haven't already subscribed and liked the video, please feel free to do so I can give you tips on mindset, holistic health, and low-carb ketogenic diets. Today, though, we're going to be diving more into the mind. I want to talk about the one thing you're not doing to lose the weight, and that is knowing yourself. Self-identity. So big, so big. I could do an entire talk on this. In fact, my next talk at a conference will probably be on this because I think it's so underlooked, and I just want to get into it briefly for the next 5 or 10 minutes or so. So buckle up and let's exhaust some thoughts here. At the end of the day, most people rely on the weight loss or the transformation, the physical transformation, to manifest in them a sense of value, a sense of acceptance. Right, like you hear all the time, like, I want to lose the weight so I can accept myself. The problem with that is there's a redundancy to it. Because at the end of the day, if your identity is based on something, that can sway with the wind. And what I mean by that is you could get on the scale one day and you're a woman at your cycle or perimenopause, or if you're a man or a woman and you just have too much sodium or too many, whatever, the scale can swing 5-10 pounds. And now your day's crushed. And you know exactly, if you're that person, you know exactly that emotion that I'm talking about. It's important to understand that if that is your identity, if that's what cultivates your identity, that is it's as fragile as glass. Your identity will be as fragile as glass, okay? We cannot do this. This is what causes yo-yo dieting. This back and forth, in and out, in and out. I really, truly believe that it is rooted deeply in the lack of self-identity, value, purpose, and acceptance that we give to ourselves. And so, as a Christian, the best way I can talk about this is from a biblical perspective. And if you're not a Christian, don't turn off the video yet. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Don't go anywhere, okay? I truly believe, whether you believe in God or not, that God has designed you with purpose and value, right? It's kind of like you can choose not to believe in the wind, but it blows. It blows anyways, right? Same thing. Like you are built with purpose and value. Now I know, to me, that value and that purpose is deeply woven into the fabric of Jesus Christ dying on the cross. And you can't really experience it in its full essence until you come to that point. But that doesn't change the fact that you have value, worth, and purpose. I want you to realize something about this value, worth, and purpose. It is given to you by something outside of our standards, something outside of our construct, something outside of our concepts. Why does that matter? Because it means that it's objective. It's inherently objective. Why does that matter? It matters because that means your subjective perspective of life, or your subjective perspective of life, does not get to dictate that worth, value, and purpose. It is constant throughout the muck. The only thing we can do, the best thing we can do in that attempt, is lie to ourselves and tell us that we don't have any worth or value unless it's found in the weight loss, or it's found in a relationship, or it's found in a friendship, or it's found in whatever. We talk about that people-pleasing mindset. We can lie to ourselves and say those things dictate it, but they really don't. We're really just living in a facade because our brokenness is the trauma of our lives. The trauma of being picked on when you were morbidly obese, or never feeling accepted by your parents, or never being accepted by your friends, or that huge heartbreak you experienced, or not feeling like you're in control of your life. And so all those things, those traumas, that brokenness is heavy, and it really blinds us from like who we are. It really does. Like brokenness blinds us from who we are. That is an objective truth. And so you have to realize that you really need to work on looking in the mirror. And I've said, the only reason I'm making this video is because I said this so much last week, okay? You really need to look in the mirror and realize the purpose, beauty, and value that you have. And realize that 40 pounds from now, 100 pounds from now, big biceps, small biceps, long hair, short hair, it doesn't matter. That value doesn't change. Now, the way we express our understanding of that value will change, right? If we truly chase truth and purpose until we find the absolute answer, it will manifest itself in our actions, right? Knowing who we are changes the way we act, for sure. For sure. But that being said, your actions should be adding to your value and purpose. They do not give you your value and purpose. And when you rely on them to give you value and purpose, you set yourself up for a world of hurt. World of hurt. And so your homework today, if you watch this all the way to the end, is to get a notebook and write down things that you're good at, things that are of value from you. And I also want you to write down at the end of that, or at the beginning, I have purpose, worth, and value. And it might take you a couple hours to get through this, right? But once the pen starts, in my experience, once the pen starts going, it starts flowing. And I want you to read that every day. I want you to set the ground like, I have purpose and value. And you need to start asking, how do I find out more about this purpose and value? Where does this purpose and value come from? And don't be satisfied until you find the end of the road, okay? Don't be satisfied until you find the end of the road. But realize that this journey is a byproduct of who you are. It's not giving you who you are. You are already valuable. If you were not valuable, you wouldn't be here. I can't say the S word, but I can say this. I think the greatest lie that people that decide to leave early, I'll put it that way, tell themselves is that they don't have any value in life. But the fact that they were awake that day means that they did. Your breath means that there's value for you here, because we don't deserve the breath we breathe. So you have to ask yourself, what is that value? Realize you have it. Find out what it is. And let this weight loss health journey add to it, not define it. All right, I'm done rambling. I love y'all. Y'all have a fantastic day. Peace. If it's not working for you, you are not in the wrong. You need to accept that. And I'm willing to help you accept that, okay? If you want coaching, send the link. If not, just watch the rest of my videos, and hopefully one of them resonates with you. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.